Greetings everybody and welcome back to New Effing. The town that I'm happy to say did not die, unlike the original Effing, which was an effing nightmare. That joke will never get old. This one we have done a bit of starvation. Quite a lot of people did die, but that was in the pre-cemetery days, so we don't count them. Only one person has died, and I believe it was of old age, since I built the cemetery. So exciting things going on in the town. We have some seeds. I managed to eke out enough things to trade to get some corn seeds. So I've got a couple of fields set up. We have the cemetery, that's new. Got a bit of extra housing going in because I'm just starting to run out of children. And really now it's all about collecting resources, making sure we've got enough firewood, and not getting complacent. But more things for trade would also be extremely useful. It's been a little bit of a strange one, this. To begin with, the locusts really wanted to gather resources, and then little by little they started to be a bit less amenable, which I won't be very happy about. Stone is the biggest problem. There is actually quite a lot down here, and they have gone and got more of it than I thought they would, but it's already being collected. You see all down here, but it's a bit far away, that's the problem. So I'm just going to sit on this for a little while and see what happens. The most exciting thing will be when we start to get crops. And my plan, because there's very little actual flat land around, is probably to use the rest of this for some crop fields and stuff. It's just, obviously it takes loads of people to do it, so I need more locusts first. The other thing that we don't have is a school. I have identified a couple of locations where schools could be put, but I ideally could do with some resources. That said, if I don't get education in, we are going to end up in problems eventually, so maybe I should start building one of them. We'll do the one up here first. I was hoping to get a few more logs, but my foresters are not really cutting anything particularly at the moment. I think they need to be a bit more mature. The forest, not the foresters. Also, I've got hills everywhere, so anything that I am doing is only netting me about half what it normally would be on a piece of flat land, which is a bit frustrating. It's also why I don't have any spare herbs. I was really hoping that the herbalists might start coming up with loads of herbs, but I think they're all being used on trying to get people's health up, because it ain't too good. I feel a lot happier than I did though. I thought at one point that we were doomed, but we're not, we're okay, which is great. At one point I had no food, no coats, no tools, and just enough stone to get me a bridge across to the next place I could get resources from. If any of you were there, do say hello in the chat. The reason I'm playing Banished again is because it's a bit of a channel tradition on Bank Holiday. It's been a year nearly since I last played it, but also it's to get myself a bit psyched up and a bit back into practice for Ostriv. Ostriv is known as the spiritual successor to Banished, and it looks very like Banished. It's been in early access forever, and I was waiting for it to be in the sale, to be honest, because I don't like paying full price for early access games, but it's never ever been on sale. But people seem to really like it, and I thought playing Banished again would be a good way of getting into that. Planet Zoo will be ending because it's irritating me, which will free up a bit of space for more Parkitect, more zombies, and a bit of Ostriv. Okay, I don't think that they're tearing down the forests quite quickly enough for my liking. I wonder whether it's because they're all off getting stoned down. Actually, it might be that. I might have to put a quarry in, you know. I hate quarries. I hate them. But I suppose if it's out of my sight. The problem is they kill people off. No, sorry, I'm just going to have to quickly go offline in Steam here, which will pause the game annoyingly. I didn't realise I was online. Well, I'm not now. But yeah, I just hate quarries. I hate the fact that they kill loads of people and I don't have any people to kill. I hate the fact that they can't be filled in again at the end. It's very frustrating, but if I put one somewhere that I am never gonna go... See, I could see a forest here, and then I suppose I could see a forest here as well. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe even over here? Or down here? I don't know. But anyway, trees are cutting themselves down, which is great. It's just I don't get any logs out of that. Hello, Boelving in Twitch says, Go Jenny! Using the Go Jenny emote there. Hello, Not So Dark Lord says, just making some late dinner here in the Netherlands and I love Banished. What you making for dinner? I just had day-old curry leftovers from yesterday. Doesn't it always taste better on the second day? Curry is like the only food that tastes better on the second day. It's great. Oh, I definitely need to chop some more trees down here. I was wondering why the foresters aren't really doing much chopping. Because by now, I mean, it's been a few years, I would sort of expect them to be chopping some things down, and they're not doing. I'm going to set this one to just cut and see whether I can get anything out of them. Like just cut it all. Don't tell Splobman, but we'll just cut it all. There we go. And who knows what else we might find as well. Logs and stone. For some reason, both a continual problem. I don't understand why logs would be a problem, but they just are. How much is a quarry? I don't want to have to build a quarry. I hate quarries. 40 iron and loads of logs. Well, I can have both of those. I mean, I could put it, like, over here. Would anybody even notice if I put it there? Or I could put it down here. Oh, I can't. Oh, look, it doesn't. Oh, that's really annoying. I'd have just hid it down here. And it doesn't go there either. Durr. This landmass is not helpful. Put it kind of on the other side here. Like that. Thing is, I can see it. I don't want to have to see it. Up here might actually be the best for it, because I could probably get a mine in up there as well. Kind of there, maybe. It's a bit of a way for them to walk in winter though, and I don't have enough logs anyway, so for the time being I'm not going to do that. I'm going to resist. I just don't like it. Not So Dark Lord is making Dutch pancakes. Nice. I'm going to be making some pancakes so that I can try the maple syrup that Karen sent me. Check this out suddenly. Got loads of tools and loads of firewood. I'm going to take my blacksmith off in that case because I don't have a spare locust for some reason. School's nearly built. Doing okay for food, so I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Even with the extra houses around, it seems to be okay. Famous last words though, because suddenly it all disappears and it's like, I've got no food anymore. Ah, the sounds of hard work. Destroy all the trees. He's not here, is he? He's not here. He's not complaining, so I'm going to assume he's not here. I love watching that. Love it. Let's turn it up to 5 speed. I was talking in the earlier stream today about how 1 speed is just a bit too slow unless I'm planning to just run it in the background and do something else. 2 speed is how I would play it myself normally, but it's a bit slow for a stream. So we'll go to 5 speed instead and make some things happen. Right, I must have a school now, so let's get a teacher. There it is. 1 student. Well, 1 is better than nothing. Let's see what the potential for children actually is. Let's have a lot of women and not that many men. There's a couple there. They might have another one, although a 33-year-old with a 15-year-old is frankly quite distressing. There's a few. There's a few. I think we're going to be okay. It's such a good sound. I love it. The sound of destruction. Actually, while I'm up here, I'm going to tell them to get that iron as well, because we're going to need it. If I'm going to have a stupid quarry, which I hate, then I'm going to need it. So, health's gone up to 4 hearts. Get in. That's the best it's been since the very beginning, so that's good. It's good news. There's a bit of stone here. Actually, there's loads. Stacks. I'm going to have to get a bridge over there as well, I think. That's a good place for a bridge, because it's not very wide at all. Let's have a look. Is it going to make life difficult for me? No. How many do we need? 10. 8. I'll go with the 8 option, thanks. It was a race against time this afternoon when I discovered I just didn't have enough stone to do anything, and the only way to get it was to build a bridge, which involved having to stop the construction on my blacksmith and my tailor, but I had no tools or coats. But we're fine, as you can tell. It's good. It's all good. Let's fill this in there. Oh! Boat! Boat! Nobody get too excited. I have nothing to trade. Iron tools. Cherries and cabbage seeds. Now this guy, interestingly, will trade for venison, which the last guy wouldn't do. In fact, venison and fish. So, how much are your cabbage seeds? I need 800 additional units. I'm sure I can give you 800 additional units, sir, for some cabbages. How much venison have I got left? Well, not that much, but I do have absolutely tons of fish, so let's give him all the fish. Teach a man to fish, and you will feed him for a lifetime. Give him all your fish and take his cabbages instead, and who knows what might happen. Right, come on, trader. Come on, trader. Come on, trader. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where are you? With your big wheelbarrow full of fish. There she is. Did you just bring me five fish? What? Eh? No, bring me more than 5 at a time. What's wrong with you? Thank you. Okay, right. This is looking good. Ah! I only need 30 more fish. There she is. Yay! Woohoo! Right. Awesome. Let's trade. Now, before I dismiss you, I have things I need more than seeds. So, can you bring me... Oh, does all the things. Awesome. Right, in that case, can you please bring me some wool coats? In fact, no, bring me some warm coats and some steel tools and stone. Actually, maybe just those for the time being. And some chickens. Oh no, that is just chicken, not actual chickens. Right, cool. Thank you, sir or madam. Excellent. So, I still don't have enough people, really, to... Ooh, hello! I still don't really have enough people to be making more fields, but it would be cool. This is ace. Yippee! How many people have died, though? Oh, only one more. This is great. Corn for everyone. Woohoo! Ah, I've just realised, actually, before we go any further. Please don't put any more fish in here, because I don't want it all taking out. There we you know, my food is going to start going down rapidly if I do that, and I don't want that, so... So basically I have nothing to trade now, but... I also have very little stone, so I'm going to have to do it. I hate doing this. I hate it, but... put the horrible thing as far away from the village as I can get it. And then I can probably put a mine in the same sort of area. Hello, Karen! We've got corn, Karen. We've got corn. Have you seen? We have corn. Corn! Unfortunately, we're about to have a quarry as well because I can't survive without stone. I hate them. I hate the stupid things, but I don't have a choice. So let's put this as far as it'll go. And put in a little stockpile immediately next to it. Quite a big stockpile immediately next to it. There we go. Right, Karen, do you want to see your corn? Do you want to see your corn? I hope you're ready. Ta-da! Oh, they're bringing it in! Look! Yay! Baskets of corn. I wish we could just zoom in just a little bit. Just a little bit closer, but we can't, unfortunately. No, it's all going in the barn. It's so exciting. But I also have seeds. I've got other seeds. So we're going to have some cabbages as well at some point. But at the moment I haven't got enough people for farming. So I'm going to have more children and train the children. And then I will use my stone to put in a market and a town hall. And a hospital. That's going to be a lot of work. I think it's going to have to go here, because this is only my only flat bit of land, ultimately. The market, I think, is going to have to go up here so that the people who work in the quarry can live around the market. So, market, you see? I'll put it there. If I put the market like smack in the middle, that I think would be pretty cool. Food! Yes, indeed! Oh, it's glorious. You see what I mean about them carrying around fish? I don't know whether you saw that, but why are you carrying fish around with you? It's just really strange. Just unexpected bug in the programme that they carry fish around with them. Right, is anybody up here building my thing? Not really. I'm going to prioritise building my thing. I bet you if I put a path in, they will immediately start building the thing, because they're like that. There we go. I don't really know why they enjoy smacking 7 bells out of the ground, but they do, so... See? Oh no, not the pile. Not the quarry. No, just the... just the path. Please yourself. Very weird. Net me a bit of accidental iron as well, that one, which is good. Bringing in the corn. Corn is good actually because you can harvest it before winter, because sometimes if you get a crop that you have to harvest in autumn, the winter comes and destroys it all, which is not helpful. But yeah, it's nice to have a bit of emergency food when the hunters and the gatherers aren't hunting and gathering. Plenty of firewood going on. I'm going to start storing some of it because at the moment I have literally nothing to trade, which is distressing. Also distressing, there's not much textiles, is there? I don't know. I don't know, it's a bit strange. Boelving in Twitch says, Jennyverse equals Oblivion. Your first Oblivion series on YouTube is really good. Thank you very much indeed. I'll be revisiting that on my 10th year anniversary. That's terrifying, isn't it? I don't think things have really developed either in that time, but I just realised I haven't connected anything here, have I? I don't have... Why did I never connect my paths? That's a bit weird. Better do a bit of connecting. Not much, just a little bit. There is a second series of Living as well, you know. Don't miss out on that if you haven't found it. And also, my pride and joy, the Morrowind Coastal Tour. The Morrowind Coastal Tour was fantastic, even just for the screenshots. Right, can we at least get my pile done, please? Because I haven't got many people on it, that's why. I'm going to take another fisherman off and make him a builder. Or her. In fact, I'm going to take my tailor off as well because I just don't have any materials, do I? Let's get my builder quotient up. Look, as much as I don't want to do this, look, I don't want to do this, and but you need to do it. Please just build it. If I'm going to build it, don't make me wait for it. Karen says, I've just rewatched Oblivion. Like, really? How long did that take you? Next is the Morrowind series. Yeah, Morrowind had a few bits, actually. Morrowind had the original series. It had Morrowind Mail, where I went round... I had this really cool idea that I would combine Q&A with Morrowind, which never worked out particularly. And then there was Morrowind Coastal Tour, which is glorious, and I love it. Right, are we doing some work? Are we doing the paths again? Excellent. Thanks. Oh, well, you've got some friends now, look. Are you going to do the paths as well? You swine. There's so many other things that need doing. Do this. Just do this. Ugh. I'm going to sack the lot of you. All of you. Has somebody else died, by the way? I think they have, because I don't have a spare locust anymore. Well, I'll take a forester off, because I've got loads of logs suddenly. Which is amazing. You know, one idea I did have was just to, like do a... I'm not quite sure how I would do this, but it was just to do a channel where it's just all Jenny all the time. Like 24 hours streaming Jenny. Just my old videos back to back to back to back. I don't actually know how to do it. Because I can't render them all into one great big long video. I'd have to put them in a huge playlist in Windows Media Player. And stream Windows Media Player out. Done my firewood again. Let's get some of it into storage. I'm really worried about my hunters because I haven't seen any leather coming in at all. Which implies they're not killing things. This is displeasing. Oh well, I've got 2 kids in school now, so that's good. Maybe they'll figure out that they need to kill things. Right, what are we doing? What are we doing? Chopping. Good. Chopping is good. What are you doing? Visiting the herbalist. Well, you're not, though, are you? Well, maybe you are, actually. Not following a path, are you? Thanks. Thanks for that. Why have you got firewood? Why are they carrying around fish and firewood? Why? That's very weird. Now, you see, Alverti, if you had followed my instructions and prioritised the stockpile, you could be putting all that stuff on the stockpile, couldn't you? So I don't know why I bother. What are you doing now? working. You're not though, are you? Walking off. Well, thanks a lot for that. You see, I can't put a path there, you bunch of cheats. I'm going to take this path away, you know. Partly because they're not using it, partly because there are other things that I need you to do. So don't waste your time doing that. Oh, 3 kids in school now. I think we may have a bonus child as well. This is good, because I just need people. It's that stage of the game now where I don't have enough people to fulfil my ambitions, but I do have 4 pieces of leather. So maybe they've been listening to me. Don't have much venison either. Loads of corn, just not much venison. I think my hunters have gone on strike. So much chopping. Right, time to store some more firewood. And then get back to the thing that I don't want. Right, what have you been doing? Farmer? Way up here. Just helping out because there's no corn to harvest. Well, that's great, but would anybody please do the blinking storage pile? I don't ask for much, do I? Don't know what I'm saying. Ask for things all the time. Often to techno music. Right, do the right thing, please. She's not very healthy, but then she's also really quite old. Are you one of the original ones, Grisella? How exciting. Is that all you managed? Oh well, you're 67, I'll let you off. I have to let my kids out of school at this rate. I just haven't got enough people to do anything. Include building another school. You know, if you play this game long enough, you start singing the theme and the songs on repeat, and you start seeing it when you close your eyes when you go to bed at night. Start dreaming about little people wandering around. Right, I do have loads of food. I'm actually going to go down to like the minimum number of food people available, which I may regret later. And I'm going to force them to sort this out. Oh, good evening to those who've just joined us in both YouTube and Twitch. Hope you are well. Happy Easter. Well, a couple of days early, but I don't have an Easter egg this year. I saw one that I quite fancied and then didn't bother because I've got so much chocolate and snacks in the house. It's farcical. I definitely didn't need an Easter egg on top of that. What? I keep telling you, don't I? If you build the stockpile first, you don't have to move the Idiots. Idiots. This is why you should send your locusts to school. Actually, I don't think it makes any difference, but I think schools only make any difference to speed, but my general impression is they do function a little bit better if they've been to school. Just do the stockpile. Don't wander over here. No, not over there. Don't go over there. Please, somebody build the blinking stockpile. I don't want to do any of this to start with. I definitely don't need you dragging it out. They're not even listening to me. Karen says, off with their heads. Now that is a thing that's never been put into the game. If I'm supposed to be some sort of lord, or whatever it is, yeah, I don't get the opportunity to punish them. rather than making them walk for miles and miles and miles in the snow. Which, to be honest, they don't really do. Can hear people now. I always think that the sound effect, when you've only got like 40 people, sounds too people-y. Sounds like there's too many people. Has everybody just stopped working now? Like, where's my woodcutter and gathery people? Where is everybody? And anybody? Have they all got mad with me? Maybe they have. I've got 2 herbs though, which is amazing. I don't know, you put in education, next thing you know, the workers don't want to do the work. There are some people out there who genuinely believe that. Oh well, all I can do is just keep going, do it now, and see what happens. I wonder how long it will take for the locusts to get through school. Are you a student? No, you're a labourer. Well, why were you over there then? Oh god, I got my labourers from here doing the work over here. That's not great. It's not great. Oh, some of my students live down here. 11, 14. It's going to be a while. The coin pusher says, does raising the priority even work in this game? Sometimes it kind of feels like it does. Like right at the start, I would say it does. And then after that, they just start to do what the hell they like, actually. If I'm honest. I'm pleased to say that Earldine, who isn't happy, that she is starting to do what I'm asking her to do. Well done, Elverti. Well done. Finding a tool. You broke your tool. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Right, while they're messing around, I'm going to start planning. So my market is going to go here. So that the people who need to work at the quarry can work there. And I'm going to have a town hall like at the top of the market, which is going to be cool. Like, oh no, that's right. Thought that hadn't fitted then, but it has. And then I'm going to do houses all the way around. Could actually do church here. Where's the other one? Oh, it's not too far away, is it? Could do a pub, but I don't want them going down the pub. But yeah, if I do housing round here, maybe a boarding house and some other housing, that's going to be quite cool. And then it's a reasonably short journey to the quarry for those who are working at the quarry. It's also a short journey to the graveyard. People die in there, it's not good. Right, I'm going to put a tailor back on because I do have just a little bit of leather. Right, are we down here? Are we doing the thing? We're not doing the thing. It's because it's so far away. They don't like it. I don't blame them. I don't think I'd want to walk this far either, to be completely frank. But they don't half build the paths. You tell them to build the paths, whew, they're off. Right, what are you doing? The herbalist is idling. Well, why? Is it because you haven't got any herbs? Actually, that's... Hang on a minute, you're supposed to collect your own herb. Go and collect your own herbs. Why are you idling in a graveyard? These people are weird. Karen says, when I play, I start to set up too quickly. Big fail. Yeah, that's what's going to happen here, to be honest. It's just the shortage of stone. Actually, I've just thought, though. They've built the bridge up here, haven't they? Right, stop everything. Stop it. Just stop this futile nonsense. Just stop it. I don't mind if they do that. But let's go and get the stone from over here. Because there is a little bit. they might be a bit more amenable about coming this way. Because they have started to get arsey with me now, haven't they? That's what they do, eventually. But let's see how far I can lure them out here, because the thing is, like, if I can lure them all the way out here, I'm not even going to need the quarry for a while. Which makes me very happy indeed. Let's see how much of that they go and get. Let's see, if I prioritise, do you think I'll go and get it? See if anybody shows up. Look, locust. I think. Yeah. No. Yes! You see, if it's close by, I think that's the trick with priority. If it's close by, they'll do it. Which is fair enough, I suppose. I'll put some food locusts back on. I'll put the blacksmith locust back on as well. Everything else seems to be going reasonably well. See, I could put another bridge here to get them over here. And then they might be a bit more amenable about going over there as well, but I don't know how much that would cost me. I keep looking in the wrong blinking menu. It's like I have to go through every single one. It's like Skyrim. 17 stone for a nice long bridge. I might even let the animals use it. Coin Pusher says, so they can't be asked to move to the spot they need to work. Sounds reasonable. Yeah, that's basically it. The thing is, what they don't like, and like, I can get with this, they don't like travelling long distances. So if you tell them to do something over there, they may not do it. If you tell them to do something over here, they probably will do it. I can kind of get with that. Oh, lovely storm sounds. It's so relaxing. Lovely bank holiday, just listening to the rain and the thunder and getting mad. That's less part of it. Why have I still only got 16 stone? Where has all my firewood gone? Woodcutters, why are you not woodcutting? Oh, you are woodcutting. Well, where's it all gone? Why is it suddenly all disappeared? Make more. You hack that wood. Child, stay away from the hacky woody area. It's not safe. Unless you're planning to help. No, you're playing in a dangerous area. Well, it's not my fault if you get your legs cut off, right? Correct decision, thank you. Right, 19 stone now, so they've cleared this off. Are they going to come up here? Not completely convinced that they are. But if I tell them to build a path, they'll be over there straight away. Bet you anything. You little monsters. Oh, hang on. Hold up. The herbalist is picking up resources. Have you nothing better to do? I should thank you though, because we were on very little health and now we seem to be okay. Right, are you going for the stone? I don't know where else she'd be going, so hopefully... She's going into the trees where I can't see her. What are you up to? Oh, there's loads of stone here. Cut it. Cut it. Wait, what? Oh, yep. That was definitely stone she was carrying. That's good. Put off the absolutely horrific quarry for a little while longer. Look at all those lovely logs. And my lovely stockpile, I'd like to point out. Told you it would be better for you, stupid people. Anyway, we could ignore that side for a little while. What I need is a cabbage patch. Well, I don't need it at all. Don't need it at all. What I want is a cabbage patch. Now, what I was going to do was put another cemetery on the other side of this, wasn't I? So let's do that first so I can measure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 there. Is that right? I think that's right, but I don't want it now. Oh, can I not have a... Oh, I can't have a path round it. That's annoying. Sorry, I keep saying path. It's not a path, it's a road. Don't you at me. They'll be straight on that, I'm sure. Oh, if I'd known that, I'd have just put it all one back. It's going to annoy me now. Not that they care. Look at all this corn. Listen to the corn work going on there. Taking very good care of that. So the rest of this I'm going to make into a field, but at present, unfortunately, I don't really have enough people to deal with it. It's the biggest one I can get out. That's not too bad. I read somewhere actually that making the really huge ones, because I think they can be 15 by 15, but I'm sure that somebody said that 12 by 12 was actually a bit more efficient. I don't know how true that is. I could just have a tiny cabbage patch down here. Can I put one down here? Is it going to let me? No. Karen's spamming YouTube chat with corn. Thank you, Karen. Well, Vic, what have you got there? Is that a goose with... What's that? It looks like a goose with sunglasses on. I don't remember this. I don't remember making a goosey duck thing with sunglasses on. Did you make that yourself? Right, these have proper turned into locusts now, haven't they? Let's get the speed up again. Do things! 10 times speed. Uh-oh, forest disappeared. Don't anybody tell Splodman that I've been cutting the forest down. Don't tell him. This is going to be the quickest corn harvesting known to man. How close are we? Very close. Ah, you did make your own. Modify a single emote. Can you make it green or something? That's quite exciting. Also exciting, corn! Go, corn, go. Fantastic. Oh, even more exciting. Boat! What you got? Squash seeds? I don't need squash seeds. For goodness sake, go away. Sorry, bears. Bears aren't real. I didn't mean you. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to you. Welving's got a friend in Twitch now. That's good. I'm going to put my fuel limit up because I feel like we ran out rather quickly last winter, which was a bit distressing. How are we doing for stone? 32. They are working down here, I just don't have enough people. to release the school early to get 5 people back. I mean, they don't need to be educated, do they? They don't need to be educated. There we go. They don't need to be educated. Not to chop stone up, surely. Go get the stone. Get it. Get it all. Now. Karen says they pick the corn and then they walk through the graveyard. Maybe they're just honouring the corn. We're still picking the blooming corn, actually. Yikes. Don't want to lose it. Use it or lose it, guys. Autumn will not be kind to this corn. You need to go and get it. It's quite a handy cut through, that has to be said. Right, what I might do is change this to cabbages, just for a bit of variety. Is that the very last basket of corn there? Well done. Well done, yes. Might be able to trade some corn. You never know. Some people do accept it, so... Hello, Zaidi. It says, are you playing the mod with the mod that adds loads of buildings and stuff? No. I do have some bits. I have, like, little shops, which are rubbish. A root cellar, and fly fishing, and a creamery, if we ever get cows for milk. And, one or two other things, I think. I'm sure I have more than this at some point. Did I disable the little shops? Maybe I did. Oh no, there we go. Farm stand and general store and hardware store. I don't like them very much though. I don't really use them. I have tried lots of mods over the years and some of them just mess it up. I was saying this afternoon that I did a 1 year equals 1 year in age and that really screwed it up. I also tried to find a mod, because I'm sure one used to exist, where they don't breed until they're old enough notionally to do so. Because like having 11-year-old kids breeding is still weird as hell. But I don't think I have that at the moment, and I don't know where it is. Let's get some coats into the trading post, and let's also get some food into the trading post. Maybe some fish. I was just thinking, where's the rest of my food? But of course it's on the cart, isn't it? There's 1,500 venison on the cart. I can definitely get some of that in here, just in case I need to trade it. And also for storage reasons. I do like the trading post for being able to store absolutely loads of stuff. It's a better storage yard than the storage barns are. Right. Definitely got more stone coming in now. This is what happens when you have a load of completely uneducated workers who you just tell to smash stuff up. That works for me. All the stone. Yeah. Actually, I've just realised I should give them stockpiles closer so they don't have to take it back. At least not to take it back for the time being. You can go and put it in that nice little central one there, and if we need it, somebody else will come and get it from you. Awesome. Didn't need to put that stinking quarry in at all, did I? In fact, do you know what? I might just get rid of it, right, for the time being, and we'll just pretend that never happened. Because I don't want it. I will have to have it eventually, but... Oh, it's great. It's just going dark outside as well. Ah, I do love this time of year. Except it was blooming cold earlier. Like, everybody in Britain's gone crazy. It's all like, wait, let's have a barbecue! And it's like, you do know it's really cold outside. So turn the bloody music off, you morons. I'm not saying that happened to me earlier, but... Right, how much stone do I need for my market? 62! I actually have enough, but I don't have enough iron to be building a market and be making tools and things, but there's quite a lot of iron out here, so they can go and get that as well. For That's a bit closer to home. I'm sure somebody will go and get that. Let's go up to 10 speed and just let them rip it apart. Also going to get some more firewood into here. It's gone very industrious now. Now they're getting rid of all the things. That's brilliant. But Effing, what have you done with the Go Jenny thing now? Are you pointing at it? Oh, I love it. That's really funny. In case anybody was wondering what the hell I'm on about, it turns out you can modify emotes in Twitch. And Elving, you must be subscribing because you've got the Jenny emotes. And hello, Jane in YouTube says the first time I'll be able to catch you live since ages. How are you? I'm good. I'm relaxed. I'm just chilling with the villagers. Nice bit of holiday banished in preparation for Ostriv. Just because I like it and I really wanted something I could just relax with. And this was relaxing up until the point where they started dying, but we're okay now. Oh, look at all that lovely stone. I think it might be time to get this going. So what I do with my markets is put paths around them. And then we'll get this path to there. And my plan, because there is one, believe it or not, is to put houses down here. But not right now. And I could have a boarding house there. And then either more houses or a church, or I don't tend to have the pub. I don't find that it helps particularly. So I'll probably do all housing around this, but kind of one at a time. Sidey says, I think I might have to install this again. Definitely, you should definitely have a blast at it. I'm a touch worried about the log situation again, but I've started replanting the forest very effectively. Maybe I will ask the locusts who are working out here to just get rid of absolutely everything. Not just the stone, not just the stone and the iron, but absolutely all of it. Just rip the whole thing apart. If you haven't got it, I would totally recommend it. And it can be very, very cheap. It's one of those, it's suddenly $5 kind of games. Because it's old now, it's old hat. Boat! Boat! Boat, 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 boat. Karen is going to be playing later, you see, we're all going to be playing later. Jeez! It's not wasting money, is it? Getting a bit of cheese in? That is expensive though, whoa! No, it's fine though, it's fine. It's fine. I've just got to have a bit of, just introduce a little bit of cheese into the system, haven't I? For diversity and health, yes? Jeez! Awesome. Right, let's watch this getting ripped apart and focus on the chat. So Zydi says, you may want to look at End Zone A World Apart if you haven't seen it. It's heavily influenced by Banished. I haven't seen this. Interesting. End zone. Intriguing. Karen says, I bought this last year after watching your stream. Like, so many people buy games after watching me play them. Especially little games. They say that, you know, let's play type things aren't good, but they're brilliant. Loads of people buy stuff after watching other people play them, so. Elving, I think, is leaving us and says, Happy Easter and don't eat too much Easter food. Well, actually, I haven't got any, but everybody else absolutely will, I'm sure. And Jane asks what mods I have. Not that many at the moment. Let me just go through and see if I can pick out what they are. I think Stone Bridges is a mod, not least because it says stone bridges are wider and cooler. I suspect that's not the developer who's written that. Then I have the hardware store, the general store, the farm stand, and the root cellar. And then I've got the creamery and the fly fishing people. I think at the moment that's it. I think that's it. I have had other things, but it's just not that great. Like, the design of things isn't quite in keeping with the game, or it didn't function properly. I did find a mod that did different kinds of trees and that didn't work. Very annoying. Zaidi is also talking about Colonial Charter. Unfortunately, I absolutely have a limit. I'm going down the Ostriv route next, I think. But I will check out End Zone and Colonial Charter and at least look at them. Karen's had some cheese and Melba toast. Lucky you, Karen. Lucky you. That's all I can say to that. Oh, Colonial Charter's a banished mod. Yeah, interesting. I'm still playing Ostriv after this. I will go and check it out in my own time, though. I've got all this lovely stone piling up. Yay! I've got so much now. I need to do something with it. Let's do the market. Whether I have enough people to build it is another matter. School might be out again soon. Probably do with building a house down here as well. So, might as well do a couple of houses in the market. Whoa! Who is that flying? Flying in to do the work. I'll take my blacksmith off and I'll take my tailor off because we're good for both of those at the moment. I'll chuck some coats into the trading post. Oh! Some graduates as well. Oh no, that's just me releasing people. Look at it, it's beautiful. This beautiful open area is about to become something awesome. There is something a bit puzzling about markets, and that is, like, can you have them the other way? Like, as far as I'm aware, you can't, which seems a bit silly to me. But anyway, look at them. They obviously want to build a market a lot more than they wanted to build a quarry. And they'd be right. Or is it just the paths they're interested in, you little monsters? You little monsters! How to get them interested in something. Let's put them on a pure bashing job. Look at them. You make me sick. Right, I reckon we're going to have some incoming very soon. It's good to see the deer joining in as well. Where have we gone? There. They're so much more enthusiastic about this. Look at them. They love it. I've got so much food. I'm going to take people off food again. Put them onto this. I say so much food. That looks like a lot of food, but it isn't. Uh-oh. Oh, it's a boat! Boat! What you got? Sheep! 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 Yes! Yes to sheep. How many sheep can I have? How many sheep can I afford? Oh, 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 oh. Additional 15,000. That's 4 of those if my maths is correct. Sheep! Sheep klaxon. We are totally having some sheep. Yes. Right, next time, sir, bring me some chickens, because chickens are the best thing ever. Oh, hello, Staffan. Says I'm still here, but I'm lurking. Jane asks if I've had my jab. I have. That's why I've not really been around, because my god, it made me ill. I'm sorry to say. Please don't let that dissuade you from getting it. But yeah, I didn't have such a good time with it, I'm afraid. Right, sheep. I need somewhere to put sheep. Somewhere to put sheep. Where am I going to put them? Behind the church? Behind the church feels like a good idea, maybe? I'm very excited. Very excited. Now, sheep only need small pastures, you see, so I reckon, yeah. The only thing is, of course, it needs to be big enough to split them up. So it's just too small, drat. I was hoping for a second one. No, I'm not going to get it, am I? Yeah, right, fine. Let's put it somewhere a bit less crammed. Have the farmers living out here as well. Right, pasture. Are you going behind the market, maybe? Or perhaps in front of the quarry that's not there? I think in front of the quarry that's not there isn't a bad idea, actually. Because I can make them huge. Check it out. Yeah. So, where did that one end? That's it. We're going to have lads of sheep. Loads of them, because then sheep give me wool, and wool gives me better clothing, and even if the stupid hunters aren't bringing in leather, which they are, actually. But if they're not, we will be able to make some wool coats. Oh, I'm excited now. Let's go back to 10 times. Get it all built. Zaidi says, my first jab made me ill as well. After the initial symptoms, I couldn't lift my arm for a week. It's terrifying, isn't it? It was really bizarre. I mean, incredibly... Oh! Sorry, just got dinged there. Thank you, Welving, for subscribing with Tier 1. Awesome. You can carry on modifying your emotes now. But yeah, my arm hurt at the same time as the other symptoms, and then it'd go away, and then it came back, and it'd go away, and it came back. And weirdly, over the last day... I think it's supposed to take 30 days to take effect properly, and for me it's been 28 days, I think. And even now, there's a little bit of something going on, which is incredible, really. The reaction you have to it is pretty full on. But I could move my arm; it just hurt. But I had it went really, really cold. I felt like I'd taken diazepam or something, and then I don't know, it was just all a bit weird. And then I had a fever, and then I just kept getting really tired, like really, 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 really tired. And I'm not sure, in truth, that that's ever it's not completely gone away, but I think that I have chronic sinusitis, and I think that just took over my entire immune system, and it was all a bit of a mess, really. So yeah, that's why I'm playing Banished as well, because I don't have to think about it too much. I think the second jab is supposed to be better than the first. I think if you've had a very big reaction to the second jab, you're supposed to do much better. Sorry, try that again. If you have a reaction to the first jab, you're supposed to do much better than the second jab, so I think you'd be alright. Right, my plan is starting to come together here. This is excellent. Hello Rock, yeah, says this seems to be going well. It wasn't, I'm not going to lie. It hasn't always been going well, but it is doing okay. It's doing okay. There's going to be stuff in the market soon. Karen and Silvecci ask which jab did I get? AstraZeneca for me. I think we do AstraZeneca and Pfizer. I think they're giving Pfizer to older people. I think. Or old people who have allergic reactions to medications and that sort of thing. I mean, I've never had a reaction to a vaccine in my life, so if that's the reaction I had to the AstraZeneca one, it must be fairly brutal. Oh, look at all this lovely stuff coming into the market. Ooh. Let's get one more home thrown up here. Now, how much stone do I need for a town hall? 124. I've got a horrible feeling as well. I bet if we come back over here, I bet they've got most of the stone from round here. Yeah, it looks like they have. I don't want to open a quarry. I hate them. Oh, somebody hasn't got a tool. Go and get a tool now. I think I will put in a bridge here. We'll just give them a little extra route. Bear! Sheep! Soon you will have somewhere to sleep. My reserve of tools is low. Well, that's okay, because I can get a blacksmith on. I'm going to get a tailor on, because suddenly I've got loads of leather! When did that happen? The hunters are back in effect. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Get the sheep into there. Gonna take a hunter off, 2 hunters off actually, and make them look after animals instead of kill them. What do you mean a dirt road can't be placed in this location? It's ridiculous. Dare you? Oh, that's right. You enjoy the blinking banging, don't you? There's my sheep! At 10 times speed. Ah, oh, lovely. This is going well. So I've ended up with this sort of weird double path thing going on where they don't even use it anyway. Who have we got in the sheep area? Hattie the herdsman. And Lesteban. So what I need to do is wait for about 10 sheep, I think, to develop, and then we can split them up. Now the reason I split them up is partly because obviously you get more sheep, but also because if we get an infection in the general pasture area, it won't immediately kill all my sheep. Lee says, how are you not online on Steam? Because I'm online on Twitch and YouTube. Oh, boat. Oh, do you mean online as in, well, I'm offline. That's why. To stop people appearing in the bottom corner because it annoys me. But look, we've got a boat. Check it! Chickens! Oh, I need additional units. I need it, all units. All units head to the trading post. Wonder what he will accept. More firewood. But no fish or venison. Drat. So chickens are really expensive. Damn you. Just throw all the firewood at it. Why do you not accept venison? That's ridiculous. Right, come on traders, come on. We can do this. We can get some chickens. I'm trying to think what else I could trade. Coats? Do you accept coats? I do have some spare coats. Race against time. Only need 148 units. Ooh, a ding! Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting somebody else some chickens. That's cool. Who was in receipt of that? Oh, Silvecci! You now have access to some Genimotes, which you can apparently modify. Chickens, 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 chickens. Just need to do a bit of very quick maths. That was a terrible bit of maths. How many do I need to get exact? 200, 250? Oh, that's hard to... No. Right, quick, trade. Trade for the chickens. Awesome. And then if I can get one more chicken, that would be even more awesome, but I don't think I can. No, I think I've exhausted this, so it's fine though. I don't need to. I don't want to run out of firewood. That would be very bad. This is so exciting. See, this could be my chicken area. Come on, let's build the chicken area. But this place is so huge that I could make loads of pastures and get all the things. It's going to be so exciting. I'm so excited. This is almost as good as crops. Actually, it's better than crops. Look, another 20 by 20 one there. And then however much I can do with this. 20 by 15. That's okay. Chickens don't take up a huge amount of room anyway. This is awesome. I'm so excited. We're also producing children, which is excellent. But I need to open this school as well because... or get it built, because otherwise they have to walk for miles to get to school. In truth, there should probably be one down here as well, but there's only so many schools I'm prepared to invest in, so... Look at my health, 4.5 now. That's cheese, you know, that's cheese that's done that. Cheese powered. This is so great. Is anybody else wondering what's going to go terribly wrong? Oh, hang on a minute. I can make that one a bit bigger. I thought that I'd gone up right against the other one, but I haven't. $20 by 16. There we go. Silvecci having it. Is it Silvecci or Silvecci? Silvecci having a nice sort of goose-related emoji time there. For anybody who doesn't know, of course I do have Patreon. Get all sorts of nonsense on there. Silvecci says, are you planning any cheese streams? Oh, Jane mentioned this earlier, and sorry I didn't reply. No, but that doesn't mean that I couldn't. I just haven't seen any hugely interesting cheeses. If I find any interesting cheeses, you'll be the first to know. But don't miss Easter Sunday, because we're going to have snacks. And actually, in fact, I've got absolutely loads of snacks, so there'll probably be a load of snack videos. But on Easter Sunday, we're going to Australia. Spoiler. Having an Australian snacky Easter. But then I have snacks from a couple of other countries as well, so... I'm running out of locusts. That's not good. Also running out of firewood. That's also not good. It's because we're using all the logs to keep the sheep in. They're very noisy. They're very noisy. Actually haven't got any kids in school at the moment. There's me building another blinking school. There are no kids to go in them. Actually got a load of herbs. Is that because I'm chopping loads of trees down? That's exciting, because sometimes you can trade herbs for stuff. Incoming! Karen says snacks know no boundaries. It's true. Sylvester says, I love that one where the one that you looked really good and then you hated it. Oh, are we talking about the oh, what's it called? The limited edition one that I now can't remember the name of. Was it something Renegade Monk? Renegade Monk. God, that was absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. God knows what it won awards for. Being awful. World's worst cheese or something. Sim Retro Racer says, happy chocolate weekend. It is. I hope there's some chocolate in that box. I'm sure there will be. But the snack box is always very good, so. Right, come on people, build my chicken area please. Sylvester says, any Tim Tams? Quite possibly. I don't know. There could well be some Tim Tams. I suppose that would be a very famous thing to sell, so yeah. No, I said that Renegade Monk tasted like a farmyard crossed with a petrol tank or something, because it genuinely did. It was horrific. And I felt terrible because it's like a limited edition mega connoisseur cheese, you know, it's like a really well regarded, I don't know, like it's just one of those ones and I just thought it was horrendous. I came to take it out of the fridge to get rid of it and it hadn't got any better. I've got 5 sheep. That's what you get for putting it on 10 times the speed. Suddenly you've got a load of sheep. It's great. So I've got some coats. I'm gonna pop in here. I don't like playing it on this speed, but I also feel like stream-wise it kind of doesn't work if you play it really slowly. Oh. I love the chickens. Not least because they lay eggs, which is quite useful. And the eggs can go straight to market. They'll be the freshest eggs in the known universe, won't they? They're brilliant. Stone is still going to be a real problem unless I can get some out of a trader, so unfortunately I think I'm going to have to make this quarry after all. What I could do is put the quarry over here so that I never have to think about it. That's a brilliant idea. If I put it up there, we just never talk of up there again. Because I'm moving out this way, although having said that, this is the edge of the map. Or at least it is in that direction. I suppose up here. I don't know, like I could put it here. Nobody would have to know. I just really hate looking at them. They just annoy me. The problem is that over there, flat land, you see? Flat land crops. But then, in fairness, down here, flat land crops. So, yeah, I think I will... Oh, I don't want to do this. I think I will put my quarry up here. Because I don't think I'm going to have a choice. I'm glad I didn't build it up the other way. Because I can put a mine next to it as well, so I'll just shove it here. Further back, as far back as possible, because I don't like them. Right, there we go. I don't like it, but I'll have to go along with it. Horrible things. Horrible things. Oh god, dinging, 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 dinging! What's dinging? Logs is low. Food is low. That's lies. Firewood is low. Logs is low again. On the plus side, boats is here. What you got? Plums and roots. Well, I suppose I could trade you something, because We don't have plums, so if I introduce plums into the general ecosystem, I will end up with better health again. There we go. Thanks, Beryl. Right, how are we doing? So let's get some more sheep in here. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's put chickens in there because then hopefully the diseases won't manifest quite as easily. There. Where the sheep are in time with the music. They're just improvising. My food has gone down a bit, but that's because I've only had a very scratch crew on the food for a while. And I have more houses now. We haven't seen any cabbages, have we? Missed the cabbages, but they're working away on them. Oh, stop donging. What do you want? Firewood? Logs? Firewood. Yeah, it's true, actually. They're not keeping up with the firewood. I may have to have a woodcutter here, next to this handy stockpile that I appear to have created. Or somewhere near it, anyway. Destroy all of this as well. Just don't have enough people to do it. Let's see what they make of that and see how much work they're actually willing to do. Also get an extra herdsman on, there we go. Belving says candy and eggs for Easter here in Sweden. Candy and eggs. Do you get candy in the eggs? They don't do that much anymore, do they? There's like stuff inside eggs. The eggs are now all sort of in these massive boxes that show exactly what you're going to get. Which sucks. I might pop into Lidl or somewhere after Easter and see whether I can get anything interesting. We'll have a sort of late Easter, a bit like we had late Christmas. Sylvester says, I want Easter, we don't have Easter here. What? Where do you live that you don't have Easter? Because that sucks. I mean, in the same way that snacks know no borders, Easter knows no borders either, so you can have Easter. You can come and have Easter with us. Actually running out of iron. This is a bit concerning, although there's plenty marked up for destruction, so... Again, we should be absolutely fine, because there's loads. It's just that I don't have enough locusts to take advantage. I've got 9 children, but no students. Sylvester says, that's my plan for next year, get to the UK for Easter-ish. Well, Easter here starts about January, so... Rock, says I was reading about Easter bunnies, eggs and so on. They all come from the pagan holiday that Easter originally was. That's absolutely true. Ostrava. Most Christian, I hate to say this, sorry if this offends anybody, but it's truth. Most Christian festivals are just appropriated from paganism. Christmas, Easter, various other minor ones. It is fascinating history, though. It's very interesting if you're into that kind of thing. My tailor is not keeping up with making clothes, but has lots of leather now. Health is now 4.5 because we've got some spare herbs, which is cool. But logs is now a problem, as is iron. Yikes. They're starting to suck resources. We're now into the sucking resources phase of the game. After the not enough people phase of the game, the sucking resources phase of the game is next, so great. On the plus side, the having loads of sheep and loads of chickens and not really knowing what to do with them all is also a thing, so this is great. I just need them to do this one last thing so that I can get some more sheep eventually. I should actually have the chickens in the smaller one. I might do some rejigging. Rockyer is drunk. I think we can safely say, judging by your typing. But hey, at least you're not Ravenigma, who has never replaced the letter O key and has to write zeros every time. Oh, chickens, I love you. You make me laugh. God, we're gonna need so many more logs. It's amazing how many it takes to do all the pastures and things. Absolutely loads. Someone just clear it all. Splodman's not here, so just don't tell him. I'm really not catching up with the coats, just as I say that. Of course, they've made 7 more, but this is why being able to make coats out of wool is going to be great. In fact, I have some wool. So, let's get the tailor to do something fancy and make some warm coats, which is leather and wool. Not far off splitting my sheep. Woohoo! Oh, boat. See, they come round so quickly when you're playing at 10 speed. Cattle? Cattle? Oh, but they cost 1,000. I don't have anything to trade for that. No, I can't even afford 1 cow. Oh, right, okay. Tell you what. Just bring me cattle every visit until I can afford them. Obviously knows that they've got some business here. How frustrating. But yeah, logs are a major issue here. I'm not quite sure why my foresters are... Oh, well, I was going to say I don't know why my foresters aren't keeping up with it. Probably because I haven't got any. Since you're running a fairly bare-bones forestry service as well. I really, really do need more people now. This is a problem. God, that's a lot of destruction. It's amazing and I love it. So, I will be wanting my sheep in these ones instead, because I want the chickens in the smaller one. Because the sheep take up a lot more room. Which I'll do if they ever blinking build it. While we're waiting for that, Rockyer says, I remember having to finish an essay in university with the P key missing from the keyboard. I hope it wasn't physics. Or philosophy. Or politics. Or worse, a sort of combination of all of them. Look how much leather now. There's me. Sorry, it's not all leather now, it's leather and wood, but there's me saying the hunters are not doing their job. Actually, I think they are. Sort of. I'm saying the foresters aren't doing the job when I'm not giving them any support at all. Right, whoever's in charge of this, could you just come back and finish it, please, instead of leaving it on 96 bloody %? Thanks. Thank you. Good, right, we can calm down a bit now. So, I want that to be chickens. So, that I'm going to want to be sheep. So we'll empty the chickens into a chicken area and make that sheep, and then we'll move the... Oh, we can actually split. We can split the sheep. I don't want to split the sheep. I want to move the sheep and then split the sheep. Here we go. Right, so that one now needs to be chickens. And both of these need to be sheep. So sorry if you've just moved sheep, because you're going to move again. And I actually need 2 more herdsmen, ideally. But I just need loads more locusts. Otherwise we're not going to be able to feed ourselves, which is distressing. But we are going to be able to clothe ourselves, I think, at some point. There we go. Right, that's all sorted out. So we've got 2 chicken areas and 2 sheep areas. And they will produce wool and eggs and meat, because we do, if they go over the number for each pasture, which as you can see for chickens is loads, then they kill them automatically. So we get to eat them as well. Now that I've put more foresters on, this looks potentially better, I think. I'm going to have to go back up and have a look at my ugly quarry to see if we're getting anywhere with it, which we're not, I'm glad to say. They're doing that very slowly, because nobody really wants it. Unfortunately, I really don't have a choice, and I do need it, so... Do you want to get on with it, builders, please? I may have to call it off for a while and get some more food in, because it is not going so well on that front at the moment. The thing is in this game that you can always end up just with no food out of nowhere. Right, what are you whinging at? Oh, I don't have a tailor. Did my tailor die? Oh, so much for making warm coats. This is why you should always have a spare locust, you see. I'll take a builder off. Put a herdsman on. Not doing too badly with the old wood cutting, so we'll take the woodcutter off and have a spare one. Hello, Road OCD, welcome. Here's what you've missed. Having to build a quarry, hate it, have put it somewhere I'm not ever going to look at it again. Loads of livestock. Market, new woodcutter. Not enough locusts. I need some nomads, but I can't get nomads until I've built a town hall. Because they want a town hall and a market and a trading post for some reason. I'm assuming they arrive by boat. Although they don't, they just wander in from the edge of the map. I'm slightly concerned about food, which is weird because I do technically have crops which I'm assuming we've just taken in. I note there is no corn or cabbages in the storage barn, which is slightly strange. Please don't tell me that suddenly my crops aren't functioning correctly. That'd be horrific. Also, oh no! Where's everybody going? Gonna need another cemetery. How have I filled that already? Are you kidding me? Why is everybody dying? Boo. There's time for this to be a disaster yet. Maybe they all died of being cold because they didn't have a coat, but then they did because otherwise they'd have complained about it, so... Don't you dong at me. Don't you dong at me. I can't stand the donging. Especially when it all comes at once. Let's see if there's any eggs or things on there. Yeah, look, we've got eggs. Hey, nice. That'll be a bit of extra food anyway, which is great. They seem to have given up chopping down these trees now. Not quite sure why. Oh, I appear to have 1 bonus locust. That's good. I'm going to put you on gathering, because there must be plenty of stuff to gather now. We'll just go up here and we'll just check in. Yeah, not much progress going on there, I'm sorry to say. But I've now only got 11 stone left and I don't think there's anywhere else I can really get it from, so unfortunately. Did I tag all of this? I think that might be causing a bit of a problem, actually. Because I think they might be trying to come out here and it's putting them off doing other things, so... There's a tiny bit of stone there, just a tiny bit. If you ask them to do too many things and it all gets really far apart, they don't like it. I'm really worried about my food situation. If the worst comes to the worst, you know I just slaughter all the chickens, don't you? That's how this works. Anyway, there's a load of corn coming in there. I think I can just see some cabbages just starting up. There they are. They built that quick. There we go. That's good. Cabbages. Very, very, very small patch of cabbages that probably needs to be twice as big as that. You're really going at those cabbages. Wow. This game is so hilarious at high speed. Look at them developing though. Wow. Beautiful cabbages. First class prize winning cabbages. And I have another locust. Go fish. I've just realised actually, I'm saying I'm running out of food. I do have a load in storage, so it's not a total disaster. What is about to be a disaster is I've only got 5 tools left and no iron. So, there was some iron around. Yeah, here. Can we get this sorted here, maybe? Please? Can we get the iron? Oh, oh, boat! Have you brought me some iron? Nobody has brought me some coats. And some stone. Well, I'll certainly take the stone, mate. Yes, please. And I will also take the coats. And I'll exchange you my crappy coats. And some fish. Bargain. Right, what's the problem here now? I'm assuming that's no leather. I'll just put them on wool coats instead. Ooh, this is getting exhausting now. Ooh, wow. This is what happens when you do too much at once. But on the plus side, I now have 2 great big chicken bins, so we're good. I could do with just letting them get on with it and get some resources in and tools made and that kind of thing, I think. Not least because I need a drink. And a stretch. I'm just going to have a stretch. If you've been watching for the whole time, you need a stretch too. Ugh. No good for my activity monitor at Banished. Oh no, we're out of tools! No! No, don't do this to me. Make some tools. Please make some tools. This game is hell when they don't have tools. Also, I'm sure more people have died. This is not good. I must be going through generations now, maybe. On the plus side, the corn is coming in. That's given me a load more food. That's excellent. Oh, don't you dong at me. I know the reserve of tools is low. I'm waiting for somebody to make some. This is why you shouldn't really play this game at high speed, because everything starts to get crazy and it really hugely compounds issues, so lesson learnt. Those animals just sound distressed. They're going, no, 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 there's no tools, she's messed up, what are you doing? And they'd be right. Quit donging at me. Just go and get some iron, that would solve everything, wouldn't it? Just, honestly, you don't help yourselves, locusts, you know. Do seem to need a lot more firewood than before. I definitely need that extra woodcutter, but unfortunately I just don't have enough people. Quite a lot of logs now. I might take one forester off. And put them onto wood cutting. You're all very quiet tonight, you know that's quite ominous. You're just listening to the chickens. I will be on for another 20 minutes or so because doing this for more than 2 hours is quite tiring. I will be back on Sunday with some food and possibly some other times that I just haven't thought about yet. Oh, I've got some extra people here. That's good. Actually need a woodcutter more than I need a builder, but anyway. Also, if you've not seen Planet Zoo, I need some help with my flamingos, so please go and have a look at that. Oh man, the donging of a toolless society. Just go and get the iron, I keep telling you. How many times? Iron is important. They're not having it, are they? Right, that's it. I'm taking the builders off this stupid thing that still hasn't appeared. Hang on a minute. Am I even clicking in the right place? Yeah. They've hardly done any of it. Fine. If you don't want to do it, then neither do I. I don't want it anyway. Instead, I need you to get in all the iron that you can so that we can get some tools. Because otherwise, we're really in trouble. Come and get it. Come and get it. There's a load more over here as well. Come and get that and all. It's difficult to know sometimes where they will actually work. Oh, there's some stone. There's a load of stone down here. There's a load of stone down here. I'm going to hold off a quarry as long as I possibly can. Because I don't want it. Sylvester says, what time is the Sunday stream? I've got it down at 2 o'clock UK, I think. I'd keep an eye out on that because I don't always know. But yeah, I think it will be 2 o'clock. Incidentally, did anybody get a YouTube notification for this? Because I didn't. I think it stopped telling people that I'm live again, which is incredibly frustrating. You won't kill me, YouTube. Do you understand? You're not going to kill me. You might be taking all my subscribers and all my views, but I'm still here, so... Because these lovely people are watching me. I need a few more lovely people to watch me, so I'm going to do the YouTube thing. Please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, etc. Because YouTube, well, it's got me on the marked list again, where suddenly all the functionality just sort of stops. And people don't get notifications. And nobody knows I even make videos anymore. I've been here all the time, so... Let's get some firewood into here. I think all my coats are warm coats now. That's quite exciting. Oh, wool coats, not warm coats, actually. I wonder whether I've got any leather. You see, I can't easily tell these things until I've got a town hall, so I really want a town hall. But 124 stone that I'm never going to get. Because I have no tools, because I have no iron. Right, we're getting the iron from down here. Are we doing anything at all? Oh yeah, there we go. Lovely. Interesting to see whether they come for the stone down here as well, because it would really help me if they did. So much stuff. It's just a matter of how far the locusts will go. So many chickens. So many sheep. So few tools. But iron's coming in now, so we should be okay. See all my food then? Just vanished. This is what starts happening. All the food suddenly starts disappearing. But anyway, I've got some spare locusts now, so I'm going to pop them on food. Not really getting many children either, am I? Probably need some more houses, but then they take more food and firewood and blah blah blah. And this is where the problems start. The tool dude just isn't catching up. Oh, there's a boat. I've just seen a boat. Please, boat, have something useful, like, you know, tools. I may have to release my food out of here, you know, because that's not going too well. Right, let's see what we've got. Love the sort of little Tokyo drift boat coming in there. What you got? What you got? What you got? Who are you? Better not be seeds. Oh, get in. And he takes venison in payment. Nice. Perfect. Thank you very much. Right, I'm going to release the food, or some of the food, back in, because the food is draining away into the trading post now, when I need it to be not draining away into the trading post. Right, did you get the iron from down here? So yes, some of it. Good. Are they going to come down here though? That's the big question. Okay, I actually have enough materials to make a town hall now. I don't know whether I actually want to do that. Maybe I would be better off building a boarding house first. If I can just get the locusts in. I didn't say I'd house them. It takes ages for nomads to appear anyway. It's not like an instant nomad thing. Right, those tools have really saved me. That's really good. That's really good. Thank God for that. Food's going back up as well, but I do have a definite lack of people. Right, let's get this town hall built. I'm not quite sure who's going to build it, but we'll work that one out. Some of the resources that I need might actually even be on the market if they could just get them over there. Isn't the market lovely? I just think it's delightful. Not quite sure why this stall has bright blue stripy bits where everybody else hasn't, but is that like the ye olde technology stall there? I mean, how did you dye it blue for a start? We must know. Gaming Pix says I am super late to the stream as I never got a notification. You see the problem? You'd think basic functions would work in YouTube, but they don't, and therefore nobody knows that I'm around, and that's really frustrating because I'm only on for 10 more minutes. You have to follow me on Twitter. You see, this is just a reason to say, if you follow me on Twitter or Discord, you will be notified in other ways, but you shouldn't have to do that because YouTube should tell you. It doesn't tell you if it doesn't like the channel. And it doesn't like my channel, so it doesn't tell you. Is this annoying? Yes. If the algorithm likes me for some reason, suddenly it starts telling people again, including me. This is good. This is good. Lots of stuff piling in here. The question is, who's going to build it? I'd say I have probably just enough food to be able to take a couple of the food people off. Hey, there we go. Right, let's take a couple of the food people off and pop you on as builders instead. Hey, I've got lots of coats now. This is good. Can I persuade you into making some warm coats? Because we must have some leather. Surely. There we go. There's 4 in there. And 12 in there, so build. Oh, just got some more food as well, is that because the corn is coming in? Get in. You can always rely on corn, even when you can't rely on anything else. So this is a super mega epic building, as you can see, with proper foundations. Oh, sorry, I'm just going to have to turn the speed down a little bit. Yay! So that's going to be my office there. And I decide whether you can come in. And obviously you can, because I need you. But my health! My health! My health is 5 hearts! My happiness is 5 stars! Yay! Well, if we are doing things by quality of life rather than GDP round here, I am winning! Is it Costa Rica or somewhere that has a happiness index instead of GDP? I can't remember, but anyway, look, it's magnificent! I didn't think we'd get this far, but it is magnificent, it's glorious. So now I can see everything at a glance. Look, there is my inventory, and there is the Nomad tab, but there's my inventory! And we can also see how many of the different things we've got. So we've got cabbages and corn, and sheep and chickens. But finally I can see whether I've got any leather, which I have got loads of it, so loads of leather, loads of wool. We can make some warm coats. And also suddenly have loads of firewood again. So what I will do is put some of it in here. Food's going up as well, that's good. Tool dude still isn't catching up, but I'm going to put the tool limit up to 40 now so that they carry on producing. Wonder what I've got in the way of coats that I can put into the trading post. If I go down to this handy list, I've got 52 wool coats and 20 warm coats, so I'm going to put 40 wool coats into my trading post, and this is good because these are more tradable items, and the people who won't take things like fish might well take coats. Sam has a snack of apple strudel and cream. Oh, I haven't had strudel in ages. This livestock thing's going brilliantly. I hope they don't get any diseases. That would suck. They're just going crazy, aren't they? It's hilarious. Right, why is nobody getting this iron, please? Does somebody want to come and get some iron? That would be excellent. They also suddenly have a load more locusts, so I'm going to reopen one of the schools. In fact, I'm going to reopen both of the schools. I'm going to put extra fishing people on, and an extra forester on, an extra herbalist on. Oh, hang on a minute. No, I'm not going to put an extra herbalist on because I've run out of people. But yeah, come and get this, please. And then the question is, are they going to come down here? Can I see any evidence that the locusts have come this far? Oh! Speaking of which, there's a locust. That's good, because if they can get the stone from down here, I don't have to open a quarry. An effing quarry. Don't you dong at me. What's the problem now? Is it iron by any chance? Oh no, it's food. I don't think it's that low, is it? Oh! Boat. More tools, more coats. Yes, indeed. I am very, very, very happy to take all of those off you, especially as you take food in payment. But I will give you the wool coats. Oh, I'm actually overpaying. I'm overpaying if I give him the wool coats. I will give you almost all of the wool coats and 1 fish. I'm overpaying by 2 units. Am I? Okay, no fish. Oh, I thought I was underpaying by 2 units, but I'm not. Brilliant. That's very good. That's very good indeed. That's very good indeed. The boats have saved us. We're good, we're good, we're good. So I'll just keep putting the wool coats into the trading post. And we should be fine. This is really good. This is good. This is working. I even have somebody in school now, so they're not all going to be completely thick. Sam says, is there any irony that they won't collect the iron? Oh, get out. Get out. So, boarding house I think is probably the next thing, but I don't have enough stone. That said, I do need some more people, and all of these people are itching to move out by the looks of things, so maybe I will create some new homes down here first with the stone that I have. And then, hopefully if they're down here they might go and get the stone from here, because it's not that far away, is it? If I could get a load of labourers down here. I've selected all of this. Ooh. I mean, there's stacks of it. I don't know how far they'll come, again, but you don't know till you ask. And then I can build the boarding house, and then hopefully we'll get some nomads. We've got an iron problem again, haven't we? I need to ask the dude to bring me some iron. What I really need is for them to just come down here and ransack it. They're always willing to do this stuff when it involves building themselves houses, honestly. Just... You need to do some actual work? No. Build yourself a luxury home? Yes, they love it. But I am out of iron now. Oh, I've got one iron. Look at all of that. Look at all of that. Just need them to come and collect it. There's stacks of it. Is it too far away? It might be. For the homes it doesn't matter, but for tools it very much does. It's just I'm in a decent position with that at the moment. Food's going back up as well. That's very good. Excellent. Anyway, sorry all, it is 2 hours, and any more than that and I turn into a pumpkin. So, thank you very much for joining me. If you were here at the last stream, thank you for joining me in that one as well. This is fun. This is fun. I might even do another one, right? I might do another one over the Easter weekend where we try and get our first nomads, but let's see. If you didn't get a notification, I can only apologise. It's because YouTube hates me. So please do share with your friends. Following me on Twitter is usually the best way of understanding what's going on in my life, relating to the channel and myriad other things. So that's Jennyverse Live rather than Jennyverse, because somebody with Jennyverse won't give it up, even though she hasn't used it since 2016. I mean, come on, Twitter. Come on, Twitter. Could we not have old accounts giving up usernames, please, at some point? I will see you on Sunday for some food. I might well see you on some other days for some other things. I don't know yet. I'm actually going out of the house tomorrow, so that's going to be terrifying. If you have snacks, I hope you enjoy them. If you're getting Easter chocolate, I hope you enjoy that as well. It would be really awesome to see some photographs of that, so do please post them to me. All of the details that you will need will be under this video at some point and are under all of my other videos. So do please click the links. I will see you either on Sunday or before, depending on what happens tomorrow. I'm not implying anything bad's going to happen to me tomorrow. Isn't it bad? It's more just whether I have time to do anything tomorrow. Enjoy the sun while it lasts. The Coin Pusher says, see you soon, either here or on Clawdude's Discord. Yeah, Clawdude is a bit of a supporter of the channel. You can go and scope him out as well. I will see you all very soon. Make sure you all buy copies of Banished and tell everybody that you bought it because of me. Wear a mask, Karen says. Yep, totally. Wear a mask, wash your hands, keep your distance. We're not out of the woods yet. We don't want to end up having to reform a community like this. In perfect isolation, it's not worth it. So yeah, be sensible, kids. And I will see you all very soon. Thanks for joining.